Hey everyone, today is a very exciting project that I wanted to share with you guys, and it is called Pixtral. It's a AI model released by Mistral, and this is one of the best OpenAI vision models that is been around. And this is kind of exciting because it closes the gap between OpenAI models and open source models. And ironic, isn't it? When this is OpenAI versus open source, but that's where we are. That's the world we are living in, wherein we have proprietary model called OpenAI, and of course a bunch of open source model like Llama and Mistral has its own lot of models, and there are quite a few of them like that. So today the goal is that I show you some capability of this new vision model. It's quite exciting, and yeah, we will go through quite a lot of things online and see how that works. So to get started, let me just get started on this now. Alright, so I have set up one demo file and I'll be selecting a kernel now. I hope that this is a kernel that we want. I hope so. Looks like yes, this is the model, and we got an error now suddenly. CUDA is out of memory, trying to allocate blah blah blah. I think because we already have one model running from the previous video that I was doing, and in this video I was just going through the setup of how to use code, how to set up the Pixtral, and this is already good. We can probably see whether or not this works. Oh yeah, you can see that yes, the person is image. Okay, so basically what we are doing here is we have an image of a famous Indian cricketer called Mahendra Singh Dhoni, in short MS Dhoni, like the fans like to call him. And I'm just asking him, is this MS Dhoni? And he says, yeah, it is MS Dhoni, inferred from the context presence of text India, elements associated with 2019 Cricket World Cup. He's wearing a blue jersey and his arms are crossed, depicting a confident and composed stance. So it's breaking up quite a lot of things about the image, and it's quite exciting. Now what I'm going to do is go to Google. Interesting. We can just go with memes actually. Memes of 2024. Right. Quite a few of memes are there. We'll pick up some memes and something that I like, and see. Here. This is quite a famous meme from past few years. We are seeing paying $20K extra to retain a good employee, paying $50K extra to get a new employee. When you pay so much and food tastes bad, right? This is a good one. We'll just say copy image address and we paste the image here in the image URL and say explain this image. Is this a meme? What is funny about it, right? So we are basically going through like this, and let's go. Let's see. It's going to load the image now. It is going to load the image, and it broke down quite a lot of things about the image, and you can see that this model is quite fast. We are running it with 80 GB GPU, so it's a big. The model is big, of course. It's not going to fit in standard GPUs, and that's why for deployment we have to use something like serverless architecture, where we can still leverage the speed of this model while saving on the cost. So let's see what this is. Yes, this image you provided is a meme. Humor in this meme comes from juxtaposition of different scenarios and use of contrasting imagery and text. Here's a breakdown of the meme. The meme features a photo of a person with different facial expression. In one photo, person looks contemplative, while in the other appears dismayed. Meme's characters. Meme uses the character Alan Jacks from the cartoon Courage of the Cowardly Dog. Alan Jacks is shown eating a seemingly unpleasant meal, which matches the text. When you pay so much, the food tastes bad. And the text states, highlighting the effort and financial. So basically, you can see that it's breaking down all the text quite well. Another piece of text is paying 50k extra to get a new employee, indicating financial investment required to hire a new employee. Humor is the part comes from the comparison and exaggeration of the financial burden employers may face. Expectation of having to pay a high cost of hiring new talent, blah blah. The reference to the animated character eating bad tasting food in the theme of disappointment or bittersweet outcome, because despite the high cost, the result, an employee's situation, might still be subpar. Overall, the meme's comedy. So I think it's got the meme quite well, and reasoning is okay-ish, and I would be using this model based on whatever I'm seeing online. I would not be inclined to use it for its reasoning, but I would be inclined to use it for its purely vision capability. So if we can just extract the vision capability and use another model which has great reasoning like Llama 402 and things like those, then you got a great combination going, and two very important tools for multi-agent framework. I will be breaking down and will be not really, I have already broken it down in a video where I go in detail and talk about basically how multi-agents work. In future I would be more focused on doing demos and showing exactly what we can achieve with this multi-agent framework in general, and so you would not want to miss it. Please subscribe to my channel, and let's continue on, pick some more images. Right, let's copy this one now. Copy image address, and then go through it again. Alright, yes, so first thing first, doesn't matter how many times I do inference on this model, the speed is always something that I really love. It's just super fast. This model, you can see that is outputting at 60 tokens per second, which is quite high. It's quite high, faster than what you would generally achieve with similar models. Yes, this appears to be humor and came from the irony, exaggeration, and juxtaposition of unrelated elements. Satire effect here is incorrect. The image appears to depict a future event in 2024, which is not a current event. This is weird because, like I said, the reasoning of this model, I don't like it. But the vision, let's talk about the vision. It's kind of surreal humor combines a futuristic context with immediate relevance. The meme poses the question, did Turkey send a hitman to Olympics, which typically sports events like Olympics are associated with peace, unity, and athletic competition. Meme humor suggests a highly improbable scenario involving a violence or espionage. Visual image, center figure holding appears to be a soft gun or toy gun, is dressed casually and distinctively, indicates the word Turkey on his shirt. The environment includes journalists in the background, which further lend the air of realism, being in a comically exaggerated manner. Combination of these model and exaggerated events suggest blah blah blah. Okay, so here, first of all, what you see is what is God is everything about it. It guessed the word Turkey based on the text above and things like that. You can see the cameraman, can see this guy holding a gun sort of thing. And now that's why this prompt might not be the best to demonstrate it, and we will be using some different prompt now. So in this prompt, describe the image in detail. Now let's see. Now we are not really using the reasoning. Social media post by user named DD Geopolitics. The post is in form of a tweet and includes a question: Did Turkey send a hitman to the Olympics? So now it's not using its reasoning too much. The main visual element of the tweet is a photo in which shows a man in the foreground, seemingly in the indoor sports arena during. See, it's guessing a lot of things correct. Now, during an event, man is holding a gun and wearing a white shirt with a word Turkey written on it, and the background features other people some of whom are holding cameras capturing the event. The tweet was posted time gathered significant attention, blah blah. Source of the image is attributed to boardpanda.com. Tweet suggests a moment of controversy and intrigue during the sports event given the presence of an armed individual and the accompanying text questioning motives. The context and seriousness of the situation are not confirmed to the image alone, and so you see it's giving a lot of details about the image. The thing is that what I would like to do here is that use this model to get as much text as much possible, but then drive this model with another model like I said, Llama or even ChatGPT 4.0, and let that decide what it needs to do. Because typically what you would do is cross check this information. Like in an ideal scenario, the model will cross check this information, whatever it is getting out of the image, with internet sources, and then probably come back with more information. Like say it can say that Olympics, guy holding a gun, and then take some context from there, take some context from here, and then give its more reasoned opinions. So that's what I would do. Now let's see more memes. Alright. This image is not clear at all. I would not use this one. The first one emerging from the what is this river? Triathlon stated that the water quality was actually not that. That's a funny one, I think. Let's see what this vision model has to say about it. Probably it will know it's a golem and things like those. But let's see. And boom, we'll have everything. Boom. A playful common person and a small dog in the bathtub. Okay. Person GRL talking Sauron is seen from the back. Holding a phone that captures the scene. The dog dressed in a blue shirt and supporting. What? What is it saying? Am I seeing the same stuff? Wow. It's completely missing it, this situation. Shows a hint of concern as Sauron bats him. But the force in the surface. Where is it seeing all this stuff? Am I being crazy? Blue rubber duck? Likely apart from contestant image which are functioning emerging from several different maps of that water balance of real experience. Not this time it did not do a good job at all. Because of the resolution, maybe I'm not sure. But this has thrown off the model quite a lot. It's quite weird. I don't like this one. I don't understand. Let's see more. So the one pure for didn't get hurt. Okay, I don't know. This is just a boring meme. It's not even funny. I don't know why I'm putting it there. But let's see what we get. Just out of curiosity. From the previous failure, I mean, like everything would seem like a success now. But let's see. Cartoon character Sylvester knows quite a lot of things, Sylvester known from so it knows a lot of cultural stuff, which is quite nice. In terms of object identification interactions, it appears to be pointing up perhaps. What is it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't even see his hand. This is where the model does crazy stuff. This model is doing quite a lot of crazy stuff. Very interesting. I don't see even his hand. Alright, so that was that. Let's see some more. Copy. Let's see what it does with this image. So, for context, it is Indian team which has recently won the T20 World Cup, and it just shows that the coach had a famous advertisement way before, where he was like a dominating guy and things like those. It's just a feel good me on cricket. See what we get. Alright, this image is out there India prominently recognized the as a Nach Irfan fan utilizing the sports beard. The second one is also not. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But did not get any of the. Like these all four are very famous celebrities in India, and it's probably not trained on these images. So I cannot blame the model for not recognizing them, but we can fine tune the model, and that's the beauty of it. You can fine tune the model to know any cultural, make it relevant to any cultural, audience and images and things like those. It can start recognizing patterns in Indian style and finding the celebrities. So let's see more. Otherwise, this is the last one. I would. Let's see this one. This is a. This is a meme which is as old as time. We all know this. I'm sure the model will be very familiar with it. Featuring the meme, yeah. Straight away it got it's a meme. There's a woman on the left dressed in red top is smiling, looking directly at the camera. Man in the middle, man is in the middle, man in the middle, wearing a blue plaid shirt, is looking away from the camera with a serious expression. Woman on the right wearing a grey tank top is looking away from the camera with a confused expression. The background of the image is a city, blah blah. The text superimposed on the image reads husband who had a big weekend planned. NFL playoff. The meme seems to be making a light-hearted commentary on the priorities of a husband during an NFL playoff. Quite good, quite good. Very impressive model, I must say. What I want to do is I want to use some sketches, notes, for example, and I want to see if it can, get the text. Let's see hand sketched. Uh, Something like this. Just want to see if it's. Let's see. Copy image address, and we use this one and give it a shot. See where we are. Black and white is focusing on lettering, the basics of lettering. It got perfectly, and that's why I'm highly impressed with this model. And given that this is an open source model, we can fine tune it, we can improve upon it, make it a part of a larger ecosystem of other models. Very excited, and so feel free to check out my channel. There is a video on how to get it up running on this moment on RunPod, because it's a rather large model and it doesn't fit on your standard collab GPUs. So you would want something bigger, and Pod gives us a big GPU. And yeah, that's about it in this video. And stay tuned for future content about this model. We'll be taking this model to for more tests and keeping you updated. All right, thank you so much, and see you in the next one.